gravel fans, Dr. J. Rich here with Michael Garrison. We are here to shoot the stuff about this weekend, Big Sugar, Bentonville, and what's going on in his brain, and maybe even what's going on with his bike. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. It's my first time here.
It's my first time
It's
here.
your first time here, so it's our first time here. So, first time here, last race of the season.
Last race of the
How are we
season.
feeling about that?
Feeling good. It's been a long year, been a mixed year, but I'm super excited to be here in the States, which is something.
Kind of like back home?
Yeah, back home, back in a familiar place where English is the language and I can interact with people and stuff like that, and yeah, it's super special. And then to be on the gravel, which is something that's pretty new to me, on a new bike with new people is really exciting.
Nice, nice. So you've been in Spain, right?
Spain is my base in
Spain
Europe.
is your base, but you've been we'll call it base in Europe, based in Spain. So kind of traveling all over. How is that transition from, I guess the MTB to the gravel?
Yeah.
Europe, culture shock back to the US?
Definitely a culture shock back to the US. I'm 10 months out of the year. So basically from January to now, bar 3 weeks that I was home in the summer, that's become my home. And I've developed, the connections, the relationships, the mental connection to the roads and all that, and the travel, and just really establishing myself there. And then to come back here to the American way of life has felt different. It's almost felt like I've been on not a vacation, but like away from what home feels like, rather than me having been away and then coming back.
So it's almost like where you've been has been home, and this is kind of the new experience.
Yeah. But at the same time, as a bike racer, we're so used to movement and meeting new people and new experiences that scare us to some degree, that the movement has also become the normal, and so to be here is also very exciting.
So what's been more difficult, the transition back to the US or the transition onto the gravel bike?
The gravel bike hasn't been too bad.
Okay.
I'd say the transition to gravel like we have here.
Oh, all right.
I have yet to race.
Okay.
But that in my head is I haven't done the race yet. But on the training, it's different. It's something I've never experienced.
Okay, so that's a good one.
Yeah.
The gravel like we have here. So what's the difference with the gravel? Give us the lowdown. Because some people are dream of just riding in Europe, let alone graveling or anything else. So
I have my first gravel race was 2 weeks ago at Gravel Worlds.
Okay.
I did that race with BMC, with USA. And that we had gravel, but it was more like a mixed surface race. We had single track. The first hour and a half was like a cyclocross race, like crazy turns, single track, some road, like full gas. And then we settled on to a bike path for a while, back into more single track, some farm paths, stuff like that. But it wasn't like we have here that's just all roads that are all gravel. But then the gravel we have here is sharp, it's rocky. You have some rocks that are huge.
Yeah.
And
mountainous rocks, almost.
Mountainous rocks, sharp rocks. We picked up, my first ride here, I slashed a tire.
Got it.
And when you add that element to the race of, oh man, I gotta know how to dynaplug. I gotta know how to fix this. What do I bring? Do I wear a camelback? Do I wear a pack with an extra tire? Or crazy stuff like that. I had one guy that was like, yeah, maybe you should bring an extra tire. Who knows? Because these rocks they're like razors.
Yeah, I've been seeing some posts of some people who, not just a hole, almost like someone took a knife and slashed their tires.
Yeah, we had stopped, and I just picked up one of these rocks, and it's literally, it's so sharp. And it's like, how am I supposed to ride over this?
Right.
And so then you add that other aspect of tire choice and sealants and it's all those variables
Right.
that I'm so new to.
And then racing.
And then racing.
And then racing.
And yeah, it's scary. I mean, I was talking to some of the guys at BMC, and I'm like, this is like me being a 12-year-old kid before one of my first road races.
Right.
Okay, a road race, like, you know what to expect. Even if it's going to be really hard, even if you have big names like Vanderpool or like these guys at these races, you're like, okay, I've done this hundreds of times.
Right.
You know, okay, at this climb, this guy's probably going to attack. It's going to get super spread out. You got to be.
There's like a certain cast of characters, and it sounds like coming here. Oh, there's almost too many wild cards.
Yeah, it's like anything can happen.
Yeah.
I mean, because you have guys that are super strong, but then you add the variables of terrain and bike choice and tire choice
and preparation or lack thereof.
Yeah, and I mean, we're in a fun town. Like, people are here to. There's that aspect of like enjoyment and how serious is everybody want to take it.
Yeah, there's a race going on, but there is kind of a festival, touristy vibe too. Yeah.
And it's in road races, it's everybody's there to be the first across the line.
Yeah.
And here you can do what you want.
Yeah.
You can go for the win, or you can enjoy the experience. And to have that all bundled into one event is really
Well, I'm glad you mentioned go for the win or enjoy the experience. That seems to be, I'll call it a theme with some of the other people I've talked to.
Yeah.
Where are you on that continuum? And is there room for both for you?
I'm competitive.
Fair enough.
And I'm gonna chase that best race that I can do. Whether that's for the win, which would be an ideal situation. But at the same time, if things hit the fan, then I'm still happy to be out there riding my bike. I have a super fast bike. I have a new bike, the Caius from BMC, and to be on a bike that's, I mean, everybody that's gotten on it is like, wow, this is something else.
Okay.
To have a weapon like that in my shed,
In your arsenal.
in my arsenal. Of course, I'm motivated to go for the win.
Nice. Or could we say, is that the right word? In your Garrison?
Yeah.
There we
I
go.
was just thinking that.
I
Like,
think
is
that there's something military about
I
that.
feel like I should know this. But
I don't know. I'm relatively new to this sport, so I don't know people's nicknames, but there's some marketing and branding that I think can be done with that.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, man. Well, good luck. I think we're going to check out your bike, and that might be separate. I don't know. I'm not the director. I'm just the mouthpiece. But yeah, man. Thanks for talking.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, good luck and enjoy the experience, and we'll see how far you go. Yeah.
Are you riding tomorrow?
No. I'm a retired old guy.
No lead out man for me.
No lead out man. Sorry.
Thanks so much.
All right, man. Take care.